Hello everybody, I know it's been a while since I've been on stream. I'm a little tired after Denver Comic Con, I must say. I had to take a few days to recuperate. But we are well on our way to becoming I am well on my way to becoming an affiliate, so all I need for you guys to do is just average 3 people viewing at the same time for the next like 30 days. So if you guys can have people come in and hang out with me and just make sure there's 3 viewers the entire time I'm on, that would be really great, because then I could get the affiliate stuff, which would be really awesome. But what I'm going to be working on now is I've actually switched gears from costume. Well, I guess this is still kind of costume. I've switched gears over to more of the historical aspect where I kind of have my roots in. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be working on a Victorian 1890s style evening gown. So there's some pictures directly below my happy little face there of all the stuff that I'm going to be working on. 2 of them are just illustrations that I found on the internet that I'm actually going to be kind of getting close towards. One of those is the actual pattern that I'm using. And so I'm actually going to start with the hoop skirt today. So I'm working on all of this. I have my instructions here. This is a Laughing Moon pattern, Laughing Moon Mercantile. And so I'm going to be doing that, and I'm doing view C. So I'm going to be doing that one right there. So it has a bustle and a train support. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I've got all my pattern pieces cut out. I have my instructions right here. I'm going to set my instructions over here so I can read them. And yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. This pattern did call for some boning and some stays for this skirt. So I'm actually using a combination of steel and cable ties because I don't have any more steel that's 14 inches long. So I took some cable ties and I'm just going to use steel for the other one. It's not going to be seen by anybody. It's going to be on the inside of the skirt. Nobody's going to see it. It's just to keep the skirt front flat. So I cut it out of some black, I believe this is twill. Because, you know, I like black material. Alright, what happened to my scissors? Of course I did. I left them on the kitchen table. Okay. So the other thing I need something to mark all my dots with. I'm going to go after my lovely waxy stuff here. And I'm going to start with notching out my areas. I know that you're not supposed to do the notches inward, but you know what? That's how I've always done it. And I'm not going to change now. It's in the seam allowance. Nobody cares. Nobody's going to see it. Okay. And as soon as I get a couple of paychecks under my belt, now that I'm employed again, I will be getting Spotify Premium. So, what I want to do right now is move my scissors. There we go. Alright, so I want to fold this pattern back on the fold line. So that I can mark it with my chalk here. Hi, Odin. Okay. Ow. So then the next thing I want to do is just kind of fold back in the middle of these dots here as well, so that I can mark the placement of the dots. These are eventually going to be grommets. Okay, so I've got all that. Undo it. Okay, so now I've got one piece here. Okay, so now I want to do the same thing but on the other side. You always want to mark on the wrong side of your fabric. There we go. And match up your notches. Oops. Draw straight lines, because, you know, straight lines are better for marking these particular pieces out. And again, fold back until you get your dots, and then mark your dots. Odin, what are you doing? Those are instructions. No, don't flip the page. I'm not done with that page yet. Leave it. Okay. So that piece is done for now. So now I have two opposite pieces. Right? Alright, so the instructions say fold over and press. I'm not going to press it because then I'll lose all my lines again. But I am going to pin it. Odin, I'm not ready to flip the page yet. I understand you're trying to help, buddy. Alright, so we're going to set that one aside for now and do the same thing on this side. Odin, stop. I need those instructions. Okay. Aha! I'm sort of doing this right. Alright, I'm going to do this a little backwards from what they're asking me to do. And I need a ruler. Are you helping, Odin? Here, let's get you a receipt. Ready? 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 Go get it. All right, so it wants you to stitch 3/8 from the folded edge, so I guess I do have to do that first. It's 1/4 of an inch. All right, Odin. Okay. I know why it's asking me to do that. Okay. So I'm going to add one more line. That is 1/4 of an inch so that I know where to fold. I will get you in a second, Odin. Okay? He's adorable, isn't he? Isn't he? Okay. So we fold that one over, and then we fold this one over. How about not a bent pin? It's apparently very hard to find these days, because that pin's also bent. Where is it? Where is it? I can't throw it if you don't bring it. What'd you do with it? Come on. Odin, what did you do with it? There it is. Directly under my chair. Give me a second, Odin. Okay, I see you. Alright guys, I'm getting a phone call. I shall return momentarily. BRB. Hello? Hello? No, I think you have a wrong number. Beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. 'Twas the wrong number. I've been expecting a call from my new place of employment to tell me when to show up on Monday. But that was not them. A few more pins on this side and then we'll be ready to move over to the other one. Just to make sure that I've got everything here. There we go. Ow, that's a pin. in my hand. You want me to throw it now? Alright, so there's that one. We're going to head over to this one again. Oda, what are you doing? Did you bring it back? That one's bent. Yeah? Where is it? Oh, you tore it apart, man. So easily amused with a little piece of paper. You're adorable, Odin. You're adorable. Hi. Hey, Mom. Oops. Hey, Mom. I brought it back. Do you want me to throw it again, Odin? Alright, buddy. Give me a second. Hey, I said give me a second. I know, you're cute and adorable. You're cute and adorable. Everybody loves you. Okay. Now we get to thread the machine. Hi. Meow. Where's your paper? Where's your paper, buddy? Dude, if you know the rules, don't bring it all the way back. Oh, you did bring it all the way back. You hit it really well. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to run a really close stitch all the way down the end of this.
Some days you wake up feeling super sunny. Other days you feel like a big storm cloud ready for a downpour. However you're feeling, Spotify Premium gives you just the music to match your mood.
And my pedal went swimming away.
Premium lets you pick and play any track. And when you
Because I vacuumed.
for a while, offline mode lets you play
Get all the thread from Airwin off the ground. adorable. Yay, sewing time. Yes, yes indeed, man. Getting back to my roots. Historical costumes. That was a terrible throw. So this time I'm venturing into 1890. So how are you, creative artist? I know I haven't been on online in a while. I certainly missed a few of my days, but yeah, I needed rest after Comic-Con. I'm throwing it, dude. All right. So it wants me to stitch another line 3/8 inch from the fold. Right, this would actually be better done with something more finite that I can see. Can't see that. All right. So another line right there. Because a piece of boning is actually going to go in this channel. Odin, you're going to get your little paws run over. The convention went decently. I didn't win anything. I wasn't expecting to win anything because nobody could actually get up close to my costume during the contest, and there was no craftsmanship judging. So I anticipated losing to somebody. I just did not anticipate losing to somebody who had duct taped their costume together. I was a little frustrated at that. But aside from that, you know, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of pictures. The costumes were really well received. It was a little different being in costume, but not like the star attraction. Because the Witch King was actually the star attraction. I was actually having people ask me if I could step out of a picture, which I'm usually like. Usually I'm the star attraction because I have the biggest, most ornate costume. But the Witch King was actually the one that people really liked, which I knew was going to happen. So it was just a little surreal to be like, hey, can you step out of the picture? I want a picture with the Witch King. Which is cool, because I made the costume too. I just had to stand there and be a handler, which was a different thing for me. Okay, so the next one is turn either the top or the bottom edge over, and then turn in the cut edge. Okay, so 5/8 of an inch. I'm going to do it on this side. I don't need that one. 5/8 of an inch. So this is going to become my new fold line. Okay. And then it's asking me to fold it down again, 1/4 of an inch. So this is going to be a really tight seam. But this is just finishing off the top here. It's really not doing much of anything else. And it's going to happen to both the top and the bottom. Alright, without stabbing my finger. Yep, that's good. Yep. Now this honestly would be easier if I had an iron, but I know that if I go to iron this, all of my lines and all of my dots, they will all disappear. So I'm trying to do this without ironing it. Because I need to still put grommets in here. Ow, that's my finger. And this is actually going to be really close to the body, so I don't really care what the grommets look like. It's actually going to be underneath all of the skirts, the petticoat, the overwash, all of it. And of course I put the pins in backwards because I'm really good at doing that. So this is going to be a little funky in the machine. Ow, that's my finger! And part of it got flipped out, which is cool, yeah. Stuff is actually pretty nice as far as fabrics go for structured pieces because it holds iron marks really well. Downside is it holds iron marks really well, so if you get something in here, it's going to take a while to get it out. Like fold lines or something of the like. La, la, la. Alright, so I got top is now finished off, so I've got really nice clean edges here. Okay. And then insert the boning in that channel. So this is the smaller piece, I think. Nope, this is the smaller piece. Okay, so this is going to need the 14-inch pieces, which I'm just using cable ties for. I should probably round those off so they don't poke through the fabric. And just insert it right in there. Okay, just like that. And then stitch the bottom. Doesn't really tell me to do that, but there's a picture of it doing that. So I'm going to do that to the other side here. You know what? I'm just going to roll hem this one because I'm freaking lazy. It'll have the same effect and I won't get nearly as frustrated. we go. So that is now one completed piece with the boning inside. It's ready for its grommets. Looks like the grommets got a little wonky. Okay, so that piece is done. It's telling you to set these aside because these are actually going to go in like 10 steps. Oh, hi Odin. And it looks like I have to do this with 12 and 13. So both of these pieces get done like this. Owie, that is a pin in my finger. Okay. Repeat the process. Doesn't this seem like fun, guys? Super duper fun time. You're having fun, aren't you, buddy? Ooh, who's texting me? Meh. Nothing I need to respond to. Right. Another line 3/8 inch from the edge. You know, you're not helping, Odin. Actually doing quite the opposite. Okay. Downside to this fabric is that it likes to shred. You definitely need fray check if you're going to leave these edges raw. Luckily I'm going to be roll hemming this end, so I'm not really concerned about what it looks like. Alright. Next line. Okay, so again, I want to draw a line on this side. And my thing's got a little wonky again there. Oh well. This one's going to be 5/8 of an inch down. It's going to be my new fold line. And then, down here, and then I want to fold this under. Oops. Odin apparently needs to be in the way. There's weird shit happening in the living room. Must be ghosts. Go. Let's make sure this gets folded under all the way across this time, yeah? Odin, you were just needing to be right in the way of everything, aren't you, buddy? Ow, that's my finger. Stabbing yourself means you're gonna have a bad time. If you're pizzaing, no, what is it? What is it? That South Park quote? If you're French frying when you should be pizzaing, you're gonna have a bad time.
Everything is the worst. I cried to this. Songs stupid people like. Nick is one of the most negative people on Spotify.
There we go. That one worked out a lot better.
Fitness classes are hard enough. Finding one should be. All the best Denver students.
Okay. So now we want to throw in our other piece of boning. All right, I'm gonna roll hem this one again. Or again, first time. Okay, roll hem again. Once I get rid of all the fuzzies. That was a lot of fabric for it to go through right there. Alright. Second piece done. I'm just going to remark all of my grommet spots here because it looks like we got a little off. And we're going to set those two aside. Set them right there. Okay. Repeat. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to be in my way if I set that there. Be right back, guys. I think this is the call I've been waiting for. Hello? Yes, this is she. I actually just accepted an offer at Charles. No, not right now. Alright, false alarm. False alarm. Gosh darn it. Okay. You know what? I am just gonna start working. Odin, can you not? I'm just gonna start working on the skirt. And I'm gonna hold those off for a little bit. Okay, so I don't need 22 just yet. I do need 11. Yes, I need 11. 13 down on the floor down there. You are not helping. You're adorable, but you're not helping. All right, where is the center back? Does not say which one is center back. Interesting. All right, let's take a look at 10. See if we can match the notches. That's 9. All right. You're not helping, Hogan. Oops. Okay, so these 3 notches up here must be the ones to put together. Because I think 9 attaches to 10. Yep, it does. Alright. So that must mean the 3 notches is the center back. You're not helping, Odin. You're not helping. You're not helping. Oh, playing with the cats is fun. Easily amused. Simple minds. You know what they say. All right, I have to move this, and if I, all right, you're in the way, asswipe. Come on, come on. Okay. Let's mark these 3 now. Hey, that's my elbow. Don't bite that. Ow. You didn't mean to be. There's nowhere else that I need to cut, just make sure. No, looks like, oh, I gotta mark all my pieces here. Alright, marking the tops of all of the channels here. This is where all the steel is going to go. Oops. Still haven't learned how to use my claws yet. Ouch. What did I just stab myself on? There's nothing on the table to stab myself in, somehow I stabbed myself. Alright, so there's steel channels up here, and then there's steel channels at the bottom. I'm just going to kind of make a fold line for myself for some of these. Because it curves a little bit. I'm gonna go the other way for these anyway. Oh, they're only allowing for a 1/4 inch hem. That's a really tight hemline.
Friends and family with our biggest savings on the best brands. Take an extra 30% off with your coupon card, plus an extra 15% off any beauty purchase. Save 30% plus an extra 30%.
We're gonna slowly get there with these. These boning channels are curved because this section of the skirt is curved. This is the train support. I am going to end up bunching this up a little bit, I guess. It's going to be super awesome. So easy to pin again later. Yay. There we go. Odin, what are you doing? Are you helping? That's not helping, Odin. Sorry. You tried. There we go. 2 more. Well, 2 more on this one. Alright, last one. On this side. Hey. Not helping, dude. Okay. One side is done. And don't forget that you want to do this on the wrong side of the fabric. So right now I have my right sides together. Just going to set this down here. And flip this over. And do this to the top. Luckily, these ones are mostly straight. Alright, so this is going to be the challenge. Try and get these bottom ones to line up. Fighting a cat. Suppose I should move this a little bit. Get this to match up. Pin this in place real quick. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start from the top again and work my way from the bottom. Just like I did on the other one. Odin, I'm not done with that page yet. Don't flip it. Okay. Now reverse. Odin, you're in the way. Oh, that was not nice. You fell on Aries. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. It's not helping, Odin. No, it's not. I know, that's all you want to do. You want to help. That's not helping. I get that I'm playing in the paper, but that doesn't mean you can play in the paper. All right, last one for this piece. Okay. Let's take these two pieces out. All right, this piece. We'll go down here. Right. The email that I was waiting for was sent to my new email address for my new job, and she realized it, and she's like, "Oh, helps if I send it to the correct email address for you to, you know, show up." That means my email address is already working. Sweet. Fantastic. I have a job, guys. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I don't want to do it this way. I want to do, because that is wrong side to wrong side, I want to do right side to right side. Are you going to help with this, Odin? Nope, he's going to run away. That's what he's going to do. Okay. So, I'm not ready to turn the page yet. Stop. Getting ahead of yourself. Odin, stop. Where's your ball? Where's your ball, buddy? Alright, let's get you a new one. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Yeah? Yeah? Look how adorable he is. He's adorable. Go get it! Alright, so 5/8 inch seam allowance is what we're working on here. Since I have a European machine, we're gonna go with, I believe it is 15 millimeters. I don't know why the US doesn't just adopt the metric system. It would make our lives so much easier. We can count to 10, right? We're good at counting to 10 because that's all we can count to. Okay. Did you bring it back? Yeah? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's all the way back there, buddy. Ouchie. That's my back. Ow. Okay, it's actually getting kind of hot in here. And you can just open the door. So this is 5/8 of an inch. That's a wide seam allowance. I don't know why it seems like that. I don't know, maybe it's just because I've been doing so much smaller hems the last couple of weeks. Sometimes where I wish this machine would actually go faster, because I'm so used to working on commercial machines that I'm like, okay, this machine is going very slowly. Anytime now. And then I work on this and then I go back to the commercial machine and I damn near take my finger off because I'm used to this machine again and not that machine. And I try to run over my finger because it's going too fast. Yes, Odin. You brought it back? Where is it? Come on. You know the game. You cannot have me throw something if you don't bring it back, and I don't see it, dude. I don't see it. Sorry, buddy. You know the rules. Okay. So, that is now the back of our skirt. It's going to have a little bit of a curve to it, but remember this is actually the train support. So it's going to have a little bit of a curve outward. It's also going to have a curve right here because it's also got a bustle built in, or a bustle bump. Okay. The other nice thing about this fabric is you can really kind of just finger press this. And it kind of stays open. Is whatever this white stuff is, the chalk, that's the word I was looking for, chalk. The chalk that I'm using is actually heat sensitive. So if I try to iron this right now, all of my lines will go away. I could probably iron like this section and I'll be fine, but not the rest of it. Okay. So I'll just kind of get that flat until I can iron it. And now we're actually going to start working on the piece number 10. We're going to set this aside for now. This is going to be the center back. I'm just going to pin that on the mannequin for now. Oh. Hi, Iris. Okay, so I don't need that piece anymore. This is number 10. Number 10. Okay. Let's scoot this over just a little bit. There we go. That way I have a little more room to work. Right meow. Right meow. Okay. Got that chunk. I gotta get these chunks. So I've got these 4 up here that I need to do because they're also curved. These ones are actually pretty straight, so I'm going to do those first. But I'm just going to pin these so that I can get to them later. Okay, so that is a lengthen or shorten line. Ouch. There we go. Maybe now you guys can actually hear the music. I mean, at least if you have the sound turned on. Alright, that one's done. Next one. Okay, next. Okay, next line. Now, let's try not to stab our fingers. These ones are actually pretty straight right through here. They're not as curved as the ones up there. Probably because these ones are starting to go around the butt and the hips. Or at least up there. Okay. Go. I'm sorry, Odin. Elbowing him in the face, because that's nice. That's what we do to cats, right? Right, Odin? That's what we do to kitties. Okay, honey. Yeah, of course you're okay. He needs to be on stream every single day that I do this. Has to have some part of his body in the middle of the stream. All right, last one on this one. Okay, all done with this one on this side. So, since I have this done, this is now the wrong side. I'm going to put this on my piece. Set this one aside for now. So we're going to match this notch to this notch. Okay, so I've got that on there. Now we're just going to start matching up the edges. And because this is a crinoline, it is not lined. So this is the only layer that I have to do this to. Okay, so the other thing you want to check to make sure of when you're working with lines like these is you want to make sure that your pieces match for the most part. This edge is going to be a little complicated. Alright, so this is a curved channel right here, or curved panel. Hard. So, seam, I don't know. Words are difficult today. And I'm sewing from the bottom to the top. I believe this also has 5/8 inch seams. Yep, 5/8 inch seam allowance, so 15 millimeters for those of us who run in metric. Alright, that is done. Got a very loud car out there, jeez. Alright, I'm going to stick this back up there after I finger press the seams. This is also meant to be worn with a bustle pad underneath this. There we go. So, set it aside for now. Go. Starting to take some shape here. Alright, let's get our other 10 out. Alright. So I know that this is what I did for the other side, so I have to flip this one over. Oh, did you bring it back finally, buddy? I'm gonna go get his little paper there, and I'm gonna get another soda because I need soda. Ready? Ready? Go get it, Odin. Let's just make all of our soda really, really flat. That's cool. Okay, I'm back. I have procured a snack and a soda. So basically, I'm gonna scare the cat while I'm at it. Basically what I'm doing here is I am pinning my lines for the steel channels and where they're gonna sit. This line is actually the top of the steel channel. So that's where I'm gonna put my my grosgrain ribbon at the very top here. But, you know, it's Victorian, so that means that there's a ton of them. And then on top of it being a Victorian, it's a train supporter with a bustle. So it's kind of got this curvy S pattern to the skirt. And this is just one of, I think, 5 pieces that I'm making for this evening dress. And yeah, so I'm pinning these, and I'm gonna roll back the paper and kind of form a line that I can use to mark with my chalk. Odin here is gonna help. And by help, I mean help. Okay, so I'm using a waxy chalk. The nice thing about this chalk is that it actually, it sticks. It doesn't, like regular chalk does, when you kind of like scratch at it, it kind of goes away. This chalk, if you scratch at it, it sort of goes away, but the way that it goes away the best is you just iron it away and it's gone. So, now that I have Mountain Dew and a snack, it's time to mark with chalk. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold back my paper here along the line, and it's going to kind of create a little bit of a curve there. And then I'm just going to run my chalk along that line, sort of, if I can manage to keep hold of it. Okay, and then remove pins, move up. Repeat the same process as before. Okay. Next one down. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Victorian era was all about industrializing and making things more efficient. Except their clothing. Clothing was all about how much can I add on to this to make it full of steel, which is where steampunk came from, I guess. See, it can't all be that bad if we got steampunk out of the Victorian era. Next line. There we go. This line is actually pretty straight. What in Sam hell did I get on this already? It's brown and it's gross and it's going in the trash. I blame you! Okay. The bottom of this piece of the skirt is done. Now for the difficult part. So, I'm going to roll this back, and each of these patterns has red lines. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's red, blue, and black lines. The size of the pattern that I used coincides with a red line. So I'm going to follow that red line as best I can when I'm drawing these. Are you helping, Odin? Yeah? Yeah, that's helping. Okay. There we go, there we go, alright. Are you helping again, Odin? You're adorable. Okay, next one. Okay. There we go. And this is the last one. Alright, for some reason this one curved in the wrong direction. So I'm going to fix this one. There we go. That's better. This one didn't even curve at all. There. Okay. There we go. Alright, so this piece is pretty much done. So I can set that one. Oops. Let's try to not tear our pattern, shall we? Over there. Hey, Odin. Okay. So, what I want to do now is I want to put these together with the other parts that I've already done. Wow, I cut myself somehow. Cool. Blood. Blood! I managed to scratch my mole. It's bleeding! Ah! Just goes to show you, I cannot make a single costume without cutting myself and injuring myself. Okay, so this is the side we want to do. Then, so again, it's right side to right side. So I know the right side is the side that this is not marked. And then you want to match up your notch marks like so. kind of eyeball your lines here to make sure that they're all matchy-matchy. Odin, what are you staring at? Seriously, you're creeping me out. He's just sitting there staring at the computer over there. Like, creepily staring at the computer. Okay. Now a few pins through here. Odin, what do you need? Where's your paper ball? Where's your paper ball? Did you bring it back? You did not. You shredded it. You shredded it. I just made that for you. Alright, so this is the part that gets a little difficult. Because one side is curved one way and the other side is curved the opposite way. So all I'm really going to do is I'm just going to match up my lines. And then I'm going to stitch, and I'm going to hold, while I'm stitching, I'm going to hold it really tight. Don't you get into that. I need those. There we go. Okay. Alright, so for this side, I'm actually going to go from the top to the bottom, and the other side I did bottom to top. So I'm doing this a little off. For consistency's sake, I try to go the same direction every time. 5/8 inch seam allowance. For those of you who are on metric, that's 15 millimeters. Odin, what are you doing? Alright, so we're starting to enter the curved section of the other curved section, because this was actually kind of curved. Odin, would you stop? Go get me your paper ball and I will throw it. Stop doing that. Alright, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to hold this as tight as I can to make sure that each of these edges match while still allowing it to go through my sewing machine. Odin, stop. Stop. You've already shredded those. You're lucky those were clearance. Right? And that's that. Odin, find me a paper ball and I will throw it. Stop destroying shit. Come on. let's go find your paper ball. Come on. Where's your paper ball? Oh, don't even start hissing at me, asshole. You shredded it. You pulled it up on its own, you dope. Yeah, there's no salvaging that piece. He just shredded it. This is the third one I've made for him today. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of finger press this open after I get rid of all of my extra stuff here. So what's everybody working on? You guys working on your own convention stuff? Are you working on your own costumes? I'm gonna see this band in October. I'm super excited. I know. I see you. Go get it! Oh, Mom threw behind the door. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. Sorry, buddy. There you go. Go get it. That was a bad throw. It went right behind the door. Alright. So, we now have the entire back section of our bustle skirt piece. Alright, pin this in place. Alright. Ow! Boy, I'm just stabbing myself all over the place. That was a good one. It was right under the nail. Woo-wee! Alright, so this is the side front. Alright, so going on to our instructions here. Single fold bias tape. Okay. Oh, I see. Alright, I see what's going on here. So this back section here, number 12, I think, based on the way that it sits in, is actually going to sit against the body. And that's where the bustle is going to rest. And the same thing with the back bottom piece as well. Okay. So, the next thing I want to do, on the wrong side of the skirt, align the top of the single fold bias tape on the marking, stitch to bustle, leaving a 3.5 inch opening to allow for insertion of steel. Okay. That's double fold. Okay, so I know it says use double or single fold bias tape. I want to just use grosgrain ribbon. My steel pieces are not that big. Should probably get that out. Ooh, that's a tool I don't have that I need to go and buy. Steel cutters. Open sesame. Where is my tools for the steels and the cutting of the steels, yeah? Okay. Where are you hiding? I have like a ton of steel. Where are you all hiding? Quite literally, a ton. Alright, not quite literally. I have some. Aha! I found you. It's steel. Is that all I have? That's apparently all I have. Okie dokie. I don't think this piece is going to go anywhere, but we can try. The cats have already lovingly puked on this. Trying to find the measurements of this steel.
Pop a top off of Schmidt's natural deodorant and enter a world of mesmerizing natural scents that help keep you fresh. Our deodorant actually works. Never formulated with artificial fragrance or lubricant. Makes you smell.
I know they tell you how much you need to cut.
Find us at schmitz.com or retailer
Somewhere. And they have a lovely book of patterns. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for, I think. Steel and feet. Tells me how much I need, but not the measurements of them. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go back to this step. The steel is coming. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I think I'll be fine using the grosgrain ribbon. I have a bunch of that. I haven't bought anything for this dress yet. I've used all purchased material, or already pre-purchased materials that I've had just lying around in my fabric stash for eons. So, done with that piece. This is going to go over here. Okay. Hi, Odin. Did you bring your ball back? Or did you shred it? Okay. So, my instructions are telling me we're going to be adding this piece next. So, again, I'm going to start, looks like I already started with that. So, we just need to put in our lines. It looks like I already had a fold line here, so I don't know why I didn't pay attention to that on the last one. It would have been nice. I can read. I swear. Past 4th grade. I done really good in the English department. I English good. So the next thing I want to do now is I want to get a rough estimate on my grommet placements here. Alright. The other thing I want to do is I want to put that 1/4 inch line down there so I know where I need to fold my second fold line. Right, just line those up just like that, and then I want to just run a quick line down there. Okay, and then we fold, kind of finger press that line down. Then we fold this one in so that we have a nice hollow tube. We have a nice finished edge here. Okay, almost done. So I may actually have this entire hoop skirt done, well, for the most part done on this live stream, because I don't think I have the right tools to be cutting steel. Oh, I have some snips, maybe I can use that. This was really tough to cut. I'm wondering. I have to have snips in here somewhere that can cut. There.
Do you know what happened to my blue-handled snips? Do you know what happened to them? Cleaned up. That's what happened.
So I cleaned things. I put things away, and since I put things away, I can't find things anymore because I put them away. Be right back. I think I put them on the table here. I am wrong. So totally wrong. What did I do with them? My goodness. Where are you? Seriously. This is why I never clean. I can never freaking find anything. La la la. La la la. Here, snips. Here, snippy, snippy, snippies. Aha! I found them. Think I can cut with these? Do you think I can cut steel with these, Odin? Let's find out. Ah! Nope. Not even dented. Those snips will not work. Okay, so that answers that question. I will not be able to get the steel in on this stream. Come on, camera. Focus. There we go. Focus. 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 That line. So now that this is sewn together, what we want to do is we want to add another line 3/8 of an inch from the edge. Okay. This is going to be the channel that the boning gets thrown into. Okay. Alright, now we've got that, and we want to fold this down. Actually, we're going to do another 1/4 of an inch line here. That will tell me I need to fold it there. Just kind of finger press that line down. And then I need to fold another one right there. Right, and the last one is folded down just like that. Okay, then I'm just going to stitch really close to the edge. Try not to get my needles or my pins stuck in the machine. Odin, that's not helping. Please don't push things off the counter. I know that's what cats do. All right. Suddenly very glad that I left my denim needle in there. Okay, so now we have our one side here. Again, my little thingies here got a little off, so I'm going to go through and remark them in the middle of my channel here. Okay, I'm going to get rid of some of these extra bits here. Alright, So this channel that I sewed is where this piece of steel is going to go. Just kind of insert that in there. Okay. So, oh wow, it said 10.5 inches. This one's really swimming compared to the other one. All right, so either way, I'm just gonna roll hem this one, because that's what I did with the last one. Because I am lazy as shit. What are we listening to? Necrogoblicon, of course. It's very weird. Odin, bring me back your little paper. Did you bring it back, buddy? Okay. Let's go back there. Alright, I'm going to shut the door and turn the AC on. It's getting really hot. The breeze was nice, but it's a hot breeze. Playing a lot of Northern today. Interesting. Okay. Now I'm going to roll hem this back up. Odin, what are you doing over there? Did you just throw your piece into my foam bucket? Of course you did. Okay, so you now have one nice piece here. You know, I think I'm just going to put eyelets in instead of grommets. Because I can do that with a hand tool. Because these need to go in. Thank you, Odin. May I have another? Hey, Odin Props, how are you? I have a new project this time. Thank you, Odin. May I have another? The last one went really well. I was really happy with it. I received a lot of good attention while I was at Denver Comic Con. Unfortunately, I did not place with anything. I didn't win anything, and that made me very sad. Because I thought for sure I was gonna place somewhere, but I ended up being beat by somebody who had literally duct taped their costume together, so I was a little miffed about that. But you know, that's kind of what Denver Comic Con was all about this year. Didn't matter that your costume was fantastically made. It just mattered that you had a costume and that you wanted to be included. But I did get everything done, and it looked fantastic. And I'm sad I didn't get more pictures of it. So what I'm working on this time around is I'm actually working on a Victorian evening gown. And this is a 1890s-ish train supporter with a bustle. Crinoline. I've been wanting to do something from the Victorian era for a very long time. It only took me about a month, 3 weeks, 3-ish weeks, for me to finish my 18th century dress. So now I'm working on, I don't know what this would be. Would this be, because it's 1800s, this would be 19th century? I'm guessing. I think. I can number sometimes. It's having a rough time going over these things. Got our first commission in. Nice. Super excited. 3D printer tracer props. Nice. Congratulations, man. I know that first commission feeling. You're like, yes, 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 I did it. Can I have more, please? Yeah. Yeah, that's how I am when I get commissions in. I don't get a whole lot. I also don't do a lot of big, huge costumes for commissions. Most of the stuff I do is sewing related, and nobody wants a sewn costume. They can just buy one. So I don't get very many. Although I'm hoping, now that I'm getting into some of these, oops, yeah, that was right. Now that I'm getting into some of these more historical society type places, that I might actually get somebody who wants to commission me for a dress. Because they just want to wear them, they don't want to make them. These are at 1/4 of an inch. I done messed up. I need a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Historical costuming was actually my start, like 20 years ago. So I've been doing this a while. Whoops. Oh well. Went a little beyond. It's not gonna matter, I'm gonna roll hem it. Right, and then roll that one down and pin it down in place. I have this creepy guy outside that's just kind of like fucking staring into the apartment. That's cool. I've had some people that like sit there and stare at my apartment because I have mannequins against the door there, the sliding glass door. And they just kind of sit there and like look at the mannequins, like wondering what the hell those are. Odin! Odin!
That is not for you to play with.
Sorry, Mom, I didn't mean to. Yes, you did. Don't lie. You totally meant to. Yeah, that's what I thought. So did you just finish streaming, Arden, or just hanging out on Twitch because you felt like it? Odin! You gotta stop that. Stop. Stop it. I gotta go save my paper patterns. He seems to think they're toys now. Come on, dude. Stop. These are going where you can't get to them. Go. Ah. Okay, I'm back. The other piece of steel, thread it in. Okay, and I'm just gonna remark my eyelet holes, since I'm calling them eyelets now, not grommets. Yeah, I don't care, buddy. I know, I took the paper patterns away. You can't get to them now. Wow, what kind of weirdness is this? This is Northern Kings. I'm gonna laugh pretty hard. Okay, it's not Northern Kings. It's Battle Beast. Okay. This is a female-fronted band. They're actually going to be in town here soon, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you can't get to the patterns now because they're in the closet, huh? I took away your fun, didn't I? Rats. So, I'm going to run the grommets on these now. I keep calling them grommets. They're not grommets. They are going to be eyelets. Ha! Give me the tool. All right, you're in the way. And I'm going to do gold because I have a plethora of those. Okay. Alright. So now I have my hole punchy. Yeah. Wait. Yes, 3/16. That is the size I need. Punchy punch. This is actually a really nice tool. This tool is super useful. I don't know where I got it. I don't know where. It's just useful, and I wish I had this much sooner than working on AON. Because this is like an all-in-one. It has a hole puncher on it. It has an eyelet setter. And it's just super easy to use.
It's a breakfast salad.
No, girl, that's just a salad. There's nothing breakfast about it.
I'm just trying to get more vegetables into my mornings. Well, if you're trying to eat more veggies...
So I'm going to use some... I think I'm going to use just some regular lacing for this. I'm not really going to go too fancy because it's not going to be seen. Let's make it really easy on myself because I'm probably going to have to be the one tying it.
This is 30 Seconds of Stand Up, presented by me, Kevin Hart. You know, staying in is the new going out. We think I'm going to go get dressed up, go to a nice restaurant, eat delicious food, be waiting on hand and foot, look at the dessert menu. All right, I talked myself into it. I'm going out tonight. Going out is the new going out. And I'm going to pay for it all with my Freedom Unlimited card and earn 1.5.
Yeah, you know what? I want to go out now, too. I want to go out, have a nice dinner.
Subject to credit approval. Restrictions, limitations apply. Credit cards are issued by...
Now that I have a nice fancy job.
Make more with yours.
This is across the street.
Members at Whole Foods Market are going to need a bigger cart. Introducing new lower prices on produce. Save on favorites like raspberries, organic kale, apples, and so much more. Weekly deals for members are getting bigger too, with more savings all over the store. This is huge.
Sabaton. Also seeing this band in October. It's going to be awesome. This is Carolus Rex, if I remember correctly. Yep. Oh, it's the English version, too. You guys can actually understand this one. Oh, it's me. It's my time to realize. 50 years and I've been waiting to see it come through. Go, hole punchy punchy. Treat yourself with a good steak, yeah. I got a fancy new job. I'm gonna go get some fancy, delicious steak. I have to wait until I get paid first, though. Don't want to be that irresponsible. I was already pretty irresponsible over Comic-Con. But I did get to meet George Takei, and I did get to meet Christopher Lloyd, so I'm pretty happy. So, now I get to add all of these lovely golden eyelets. I can't pick anything up now. Still not used to my claws, I think. So I stopped biting my fingernails recently, and feel like I can't pick anything up because my nail hits the surface first instead of the pad of my finger now. Oh, come on, camera. What are you doing here? Come on.